Digimon is one of the things that we've both always really enjoyed. We've also always felt really bad for it and believe that it's never gotten the amount of respect or recognition that it deserves. Being stuck in Pokemon Shadow, it's been hard for Digimon to make a larger name for itself, at least over here in the West. Throughout the years, they've released several card games to varying degrees of success. In 2020, English speakers finally got a chance to try the newest iteration of the Digimon TCG, and we both quickly became hooked. Obviously, it can't replace the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shaped holes in our hearts, but we're very serious when we say that the Digimon TCG is our new favorite card game. It's designed beautifully, well-balanced, and has unique and interesting gameplay mechanics. We absolutely love this game. Since our channel already features a progression series featuring Yu-Gi-Oh!, we wanted to do the same thing for Digimon. Once again, joining me as my partner in crime, my wonderful husband Crossflux, and I start from the very beginning of the Digimon TCG, opening packs, making decks, and battling it out as we explore the history of this game. Throughout our journey, we'll encounter guest Tamers that should spice things up a bit as well.
If you've ever seen our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, then you pretty much know how this is going to work, so feel free to skip the rest of this video and begin the series proper with episode 1. For those who are experiencing something like this for the first time, let's briefly explain how exactly these videos are going to be structured, as well as all the rules and regulations that we'll be following. As the name implies, the goal of this series is for our decks to evolve over time. Each episode will be opening a booster box or a starter deck of the next set of Digimon cards, so we can construct a deck out of them. After that, we'll battle it out in a best 2 out of 3 match to see who the real Digidestined is. The scoreboard will keep track of both our wins and losses. Speaking of losses, as a way to keep the games balanced and interesting, the loser of a match will receive scan data. Just like in the video games, this data can be converted into things. In our case, cards. This is the equivalent to our pity point system from our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. And this table shows exactly what one can use their scan data on. Other things to note about scan data: if one of us loses all 3 games in a match, they will instead receive 2 scan data. Also, when opening packs, if someone pulls an alt art, that card will grant them 1 scan data. This is because alt arts effectively mean nothing in an online environment, but we wanted them to still feel special.
One thing to be said is that neither Crossflex nor myself are professionals, and we aren't going to be treating this series as highly competitive. This will be a casual experience where we focus on fun and building decks that we like. That being said, neither of us are going to be metagaming here. You can rest assured that each of us will be giving it our all in every game. In order to keep things balanced, we will be following Bandai's restricted ban list, and we'll try to follow any of the official rulings and erratas that have been put forth by Bandai.
Now, how do we actually construct our decks and play out these battles? First of all, we have to use a virtual pack opener to figure out what cards we have access to. It's hard enough to get a hold of physical cards for this game. I have found an online pack simulator for the Digimon TCG. It's not perfect, but it should get the job done. But anyways, we'll open these packs, and the program will also feature a way to save these open cards to a personal virtual collection. Then to create our decks, we'll be using DigimonCard.io. Finally, Tabletop Simulator will be our online platform of choice for carrying out these battles on screen. In order to keep the videos at a higher pace, we're not going to be stopping to explain every little thing that is going on in the game, neither will we be explaining the rules. This series is intended for those who are already familiar with the card game, but of course, if you're completely new to Digimon, I hope the game looks interesting enough for you to get into it for yourself.
I think that's all we really wanted to cover, so I hope you guys enjoy the series. I'm really excited to start this. So, Crossflux, I hope you brought your Digivice and have brushed up on your hacking skills, because it's time to determine who the better Tamer is.
Oh, but BrokenIdeas, you should be the one bringing your vital bracelet, because I'm about to run circles around you.